We are now going to be talking about how to actually build functionality into our website. And the most basic functionality that we want in our website is to be able to actually load a web page when someone goes to a specific URL. So there's a lot of different parts that go into loading something simple just as something like a homepage. And so let's just go through the flow of what happens when someone goes to our website. So someone's going to go to our website. Let's say that it's 127.0.0.1.com or colon 8000 slash. So this is the URL which they go to. What that does is it sends the request to our server. But remember that as we talked about in the static website portion, when we make a URL request, this is what we call the domain, and everything after it is the path. And so when we make a request, it's only the path. So for example, if I go to facebook.com/ the homepage, all that it sends is the path. If I go to facebook.com/profile, then it'll make the request to /profile. So in urls.py, we basically try and define different paths which we want to handle. So the first thing we want to handle is the homepage. So we want to basically handle the slash. Now notice that there's this things in the urls.py. Remember, the urls.py is in the main app, my forum. There's this patterns, and it's basically a list of things with this specific syntax. So what we want to do is define a new thing to handle the homepage, which is just when you go to slash. So let's make a new entry into this list. And so every URL entry has two parts. The URL you're handling, and then the code you want to run for this URL. So create the string and put the R in front of it. What this R means is that it takes in the string as a literal. So it doesn't do anything like \n, that stuff doesn't work. It would just take it for what it is. You need to start your path with a caret. So what this means is basically the beginning should start here. So for instance, if we had the path /hello dog, and I made my URL handler r dog, then it would basically be, let's say we only wanted to handle /dog, but because we didn't say to start at the dog part, it would actually match to hello dog. So now if we put a caret, it'll only match to the specific thing /dog. So now we want it to start at the caret, and then because it's the home page, we want it to just basically end there. Now, what you'll notice is that we don't include the slash. So the first slash is basically omitted. So what our server actually sees is just empty string. So when someone goes to 127.0.0.1 colon 8000 / profile, what you actually get is profile. So we're just gonna put, because it's the empty string, we don't have to put anything. And then you want to finish the URL with a $sign. Now the $sign says that it should end here. So let's say that we had the URL dog world. We still only want to handle dog, but because we don't say to end at the G, dog world would match. So if we put a $sign, then only the URL /dog will match. So in this situation, only the empty string path will match, which is exactly what we want because it's the root. So that's how we set up the URL. We're in the next video going to talk about what to put in this part, which is the view, which is going to handle the URL. And that'll allow us to basically run some code when we get to this URL.